everybody, welcome, welcome. So this is Tech Talk. My name is Hannah Breaux. I am at Dogtown Drive. I co-host this show on Friday nights with Evie at Web Evie Troll Patrol. Thank you. And Pacific Standard Time here on this channel that you are watching at Perigirls TV. So if you're watching this on Twitter, make sure you're following at Perigirls TV. Turn on our live video notifications so that you know when live video has been shared out, because even if you're not on Periscope, you can still watch. You can still watch and you can play along and you can tweet us at Perigirls TV. So thank you everybody that's joining in. Thank you for inviting your followers. I'm going to just jump in. Let's get started now. I do recommend that you either take notes, you can take notes for this, or you can get your computer out right now. You can be watching this on one device and playing along on the other. We're going to go through Twitter basics, username. So from the beginning up, there are some people that are on Periscope that are either watching on the web and not active on this, or that signed up with their phone number and don't have a Twitter account yet. So this is how you can create a Twitter account. So I'm going to flip you guys, come get the computing machine. I'm going to flip you guys around and we are going to get started. I have Egg Drop pulled up here, and so I just want to make sure that that is working out well. So thank you. Oh, do you like that, Mommy? Thank you. I got hashtags and hearts up. Hi, Sage. Hey, Heather. Evie. Joanne. You have Twitter, but you don't use it. You don't know what to do with it. Awesome. Super dorky stuff. I love your username. And I might have some ideas for you on how you can use Twitter. So let's start at the beginning, because if you're not very active on there, something like that, it fits with the theme. It might be something you want to use. So we're going to start at the beginning. Here we go. Now, if this is pixelated, I don't know how my connection is for you. Again, if you're doing this on your computer as well, you can follow along. If it helps, if there's something you can't see and you need me to point to, I'm actually on an iPad and I can sketch, so this is really fun. All right, so from the beginning, have an account, log in. It's kind of tricky. You're like, wait, I don't have an account. They really want you to get the app, so that's why the phone number. But we're gonna switch. We're gonna say new to Twitter, and we're just gonna sign up. And we're going to ignore what it's already programmed in there. Full name. We're going to call ourselves Tech Talker. And I created an email address just for this one. So it is, let's see, what did I call it? techtalkhost@gmail.com. You can only have one Twitter account associated with each email. You're here to learn. Woo! Okay, I'm going to flip you guys around in just a moment. You're going to look at me really up close while I enter in a password here. So hello. You'll have your own tweeter. I know. Okay, so okay. You're on Twitter. You're creating an account right now. More secure and makes it easier to log in. I'm going to go ahead and save that password. But if you don't want to send it in, or if your phone is a brick and it won't send you anything right now, you can skip this. So I'm going to skip that. Choose a username. You can always choose it later. You have 15 characters to use. So some tips for your username. We're going to do a lot of back and forth here. So you got 15 characters. Capitalization does matter. Capitalizing the certain letters at the beginning of words, if you've got different words, can really make a difference in what your username looks like, and it can make it easier to read, especially here on there. 15 characters, it's case sensitive, yes. So when in doubt, be yourself. Do your name. Some combination of your name is awesome. Readability is key. You want it to be like either personal, if it's your brand, it's your company. Yes, there will be a replay, and we'll upload it to YouTube as well. We will record these. Or maybe you just want to make a niche Twitter account. You want to do a Twitter account that's like dogs sitting on boxes. You could do that, but you're going to want your username to be dogs sitting on boxes, or boxers sitting on boxes. So you guys around, we are going to pick a username, but you can change this later. I will show you guys how to do that. Things my cat fears. That's an excellent idea for a niche Twitter account. That's fun. So we are going to try Tech Talkers. Let's see if that works. That username is already taken. Tech Talk Hosts. We can be Tech Talk Hosts. A friend of yours has that one. That's a cool username. It's your old cat. So character limit, character amount matters. It doesn't mean you have to use all 15 characters available. Tech Talk Hosts. We're going to go with Tech Talk Hosts. Oh, that's cute. And we're going for it. Here we go. Glad you're here, Tech Talker. It's going to tell you all about Twitter. Hi Nicole, welcome. We are setting up Twitter accounts from the very beginning. Now if you're brand new, I recommend you play with these things so that you can get stuff in your feed. Stuff that we are interested in. We're going to say technology and science, and that's it. And that's it. But add categories. Find stuff you're interested in, because I'm going to quote somebody right here. Be around and I'm going to quote somebody. Brian Fanzo, really awesome dude. He was recently featured as somebody to follow on Periscope because he talks about Twitter. His thing is talk fast, tweet faster. Wow, you can talk in your own scope. Yes, that is my that's my co-host running Perigirls TV. So thank you. Thank you. Yes, you can have somebody else on your account. They can actually block for you too, right from it. What is Twitter? And I'm quoting Brian Fanzo here. Twitter is a global fire hose of unfiltered communities, an unfiltered global fire hose of communities. So it's everything all in one. And the US is not the most active country on Twitter, actually. It's Turkey. Turkey is one of them. So if you're on Periscope, you knew that. I'm going to flip background. We'll keep going. Okay, so I am going to not choose to import my contacts right now, but you can send them from Gmail, you can send them from Outlook, and you can always do this stuff later if you don't want to import your contacts at first. So we're going to say no thanks. Who should we follow? Well, I think we're going to start with, we're going to follow Perigirls, and we're going to follow Perigirls TV. Yes, we are at the Perigirls on Twitter. We're going to follow Lumparito. Hello, Nicole. It's nice to meet you. I know we've got Heather in here. We're going to follow Dogtown Drive. That's me. We're going to follow Web Eat. If you would like this account to follow you, this is your chance right now to comment and say, I'm so-and-so on Twitter. No Lumparita before me. That's just how they go in. Roll call. Go Rice Girl. Yes, and I am going to show you some easy ways to find more people to follow, but it's really helpful if you already have some people in your life that you know that you want to add. Rice and Spam. This is fun. Julie Jordan Scott with 1T. I got you there. Anybody else that wants to jump in? Okay, Gia, I see you down there. Did I actually officially add Gia, or did I just say somebody else? Lucky Begonia. Rose Tinlin. Diane, it's nice to meet you. Okay, we're going to put Archon Mounts in there. I'm going to do one more. And follow Anchor Official as well. Your chicken Nicole on Twitter. That's super fun. Okay. There you are, Nicole. Awesome. Hi, it is nice to meet you. Okay, I've got all of you in there. I am going to... Everybody's followed. I'm going to take the technology and, well, we'll leave Neil deGrasse Tyson on there. Follow all 26 of those awesome people that you guys helped me plug into. You can turn on your browser notifications if you want. Again, I'm going with not now. You can always go back and add those things in. So we are setting up Twitter. You can, welcome home. Fantastic. Let's show timelines, whether you spend most of your time getting instant updates about what matters to you. If tweets don't work, well, you can hover over a profile pic and click to follow. All of this is stuff that when you set up your Twitter account, you will get it. When you like stuff, that's when you press the heart. This is really fantastic, Twitter. To retweet, there's a little retweet icon here. Fastest way to share someone else's tweet with your followers. Join the conversation, replies. We are going to talk about all of the replies. Hashtags. My goodness, Twitter is just doing tech talk for me. This is fantastic. There are trends over here on the left-hand side. Who else do you want to follow? It is really a tutorial. This is all of the stuff I'm going to tell you, is how to find people to follow, how to look at hashtags, find out what's happening. That's your search bar up there. And then Moments. Moments is pretty exciting because most recently it has been used for live streaming the NFL games on Thursday nights. So here we are. And this is our timeline. And these are the people that we have just followed, and they have retweeted. So Archon has been busy. That's why we are seeing a lot of things from Archon. Who to follow? Twitter is very, very helpful. It was in the news today. It's a big deal having it, isn't there? There is a promo from it. Okay, so that is your timeline. A couple things you want to look at. It was scary. Okay, so going over to settings. We're gonna start with settings. Where you can change your username. There you are, right up top. Username, your email, things you might want. Inform me before showing media that may be sensitive. You'll notice that come up if you're looking at something that might be sensitive. If you are, oh no, an egg, we will change that. We're going to crack our egg right here. So if you are somebody that tweets, you know, maybe not suitable for work content, mark media I tweet as containing material that may be sensitive because, you know, I love that everybody's upset about the egg. Okay, well, one more thing. So what kind of makes Twitter awesome and special is that there's, you know, Facebook has an algorithm. You guys for a moment. Yeah, super dorky stuff, jump in. And you know what, Periscope is a great place to interact and feel a little bit more social while you can still hide at home. So I'm glad you're here. And yeah, come back and watch the replay. Facebook, right? So Facebook, you've got so many posts, and there's the algorithm, the computer program that decides what you see based on what you want to see. Now, there was some controversy about Twitter dying because they introduced their own algorithm. So instead of it being just this global fire hose where you're getting everything in real time, which is why Twitter is so amazing, you're part of the conversation as it happens, they have introduced another option. I can show you how to turn that off, and it's right here in your settings. So show me the best tweets first. You can shut it off, and now this is the Twitter that you know and love. But if you're not very active on Twitter, you don't have time to pay attention to it, and you really just want to know the ones that are the best, the ones that are the most interesting to you, then show the best tweets first. And it's going to be the combination of the same sort of thing of, we're not changing anything right now. Things that get retweeted, things that get liked, all of that. So we're going to go over to our profile. I'm going to click right on my egg, and it wants me to confirm things. We can do that, but we're going to upload a picture. So this is very important. Upload a photo. Having a photo shows that you are a real person. You're not a bot, and you're not scared to show who you are. It's a sign, you know, having an egg can be a sign that you are brand new or that you're hiding. The Evie and Hannah photo. Oh yes, we are on top of this. So we're gonna upload it here. Crack your egg. It takes, you know, 30 seconds to pick a picture and put it up there. Put it up there. Be a real person. There we are. And now our profile was successfully there. We're also going to add a header photo. Come to get some edumacation. Yep, now we are no longer an egg, and we're going to be even fancier. We're going to add a header photo. And we're going to see how it goes. I just made this up in Canva really quick today to give us so we would have one. But I didn't do it quite right. So I'm just gonna make us very big, and we're gonna drop it down here because I didn't quite do it right. Ooh, so if you use Canva, you can set up the actual dimensions properly. I am not a Canva or graphics whiz, and so this was just what I threw together real quick. But there's a lot of us. Look at there we are. And we're going to apply this, and we'll fix it up to make it prettier. But that's where your graphics and helpful things come in. So now we have a header photo. Blue and pink, yes. Okay, things that are important. Your bio. Why would you like it? It's fun. Yeah, I just threw it together. Okay, things you want to include in your bio. Another part of looking like a, real person is to, where did I put them all? In your bio. You made the Hannah with pink monkey. Pick monkey. Okay, so when you're exploring on Twitter, you're going to see people with blue check marks. Those are verified accounts. Verified accounts are actual people. Not that you're not an actual people, but they are like public figures or celebrities or brands where somebody might try to impersonate them, and they are official. As of earlier this month or earlier in July, Twitter created a online application to get verified. So you can submit that and do that. If you want to do that, stuff that you're going to need are a verified phone number. You have to confirm your email. You're going to have to fill out your bio. So we're about to do that. You need photos. On your way, go get them. Get that check. You need a profile photo. You need a header photo. You got to have your birthday on there. You need a website. And you need your profile needs to be public. We are not verified yet. We are not verified yet. But one of the things that Twitter wants you to include in your bio, which really can be whatever you want, kind of the same rules for Periscope. It should describe who you are, what you're going to tweet about, in this case, as opposed to what you're going to scope about, what you're going to tweet about, how people can connect with you. And in the case, if you're trying to be verified, make sure that you include your area of expertise or your mission statement. Area of expertise or your mission statement is great for everybody to include anyway. Let people know who you are. Now, okay, we're gonna write a bio. So, and your bio should be better than the one that I write now, but it should be better. I expect you guys to take this and run with it and make it way more than it could ever be. Live on Periscope Fridays, 7 p.m. PST at Perigirls TV. Now, you can include if you scope or you broadcast or you want to tweet from other accounts, you can add those into your little thing. Helpful spot. So there is a spot down here for where you can add your website. And just for the sake of this, we're going to do periscope.tv/Perigirls TV. If you have a second website or something you want to put it in, or just to duplicate your website, which is okay, you can also put it up in your bio. I need typing music, so if anybody out there makes jingles. Perigirls TV. And there we are. We're going to put our location as the United States. Our birthday, we are not going to show the... We're gonna call today our birthday. Happy birthday, Tech Talk. It was born before that. Okay, profile is made. Oh, right. It's not a real year. You have to be 13 to make a Twitter account. That's why the year starts at 2003. I mean, anybody, can make one. We're going to say that we were born in 1980. It's pretty fun. Look at, there we are. We are setting it up. My first tweet. Here we go. Hello, Twitter. This is very interesting. I haven't created a brand new Twitter account in a minute. Okay, so while I find you guys, just a quick statistic. So Twitter right now, you've got about 325 million users. Facebook, you're looking at about 1.5 billion. So Twitter is rather small compared to Facebook, but the demographics are different. Without quoting, I'll actually pull up the tweet, and I'm going to retweet it from this account. Without quoting the statistics wrong, generally, your user base on Twitter is going to be younger. A good rule of thumb with platforms is go where your audience is. Just generally, go where your audience is, but look up those. Wonder how many of those billion are active, right? And something came out today saying that Facebook had been inflating numbers on how long people were watching video. So, check them out. 1 billion on Facebook. Yes. Okay, I'm going to show you, I tweeted something earlier from an account, so I want to look for somebody. We're going to do a quick search. This is another account that I use. And we're going to go look at it because I tweeted something for you guys. The demographics of social media users. Now, I am logged in. Right now it thinks I'm an egg. It knows I'm not. It knows I'm not. Let's see. Let's just make sure that it's all good. Okay, so I've pulled up somebody else's Twitter page, and I think this is interesting. So there you go. I like it. I think that it is interesting, and I shall like it and favorite it. That is going to go up in my likes now, so people can see the tweets that I want to see from them. You can also retweet. If you just retweet this plain, if I just pressed retweet, it would just send it out, and it'll say, you know, Tech Talkers retweeted this. But I'm going to add a little comment. This is a nice way if you see somebody else's. Can I zoom in? Yes. How's that? That's a little bright, right? Is it better? A little better, right? Okay. So if you see somebody's scope, somebody says something interesting, retweet, you want to quote it. Now, instead of any of your links, any of your characters, that special 140 characters being used by this link or this quote, you can just add and say, great article. Thanks for sharing. If you want to mention somebody in your tweets, you can tag them and put them into the conversation. I'm going to tag WebEV into this. It's blown out because of the background. Yes. Did they not expand yet? Oh, well, that's what it works. It's not going to expand bigger than 140 characters. So that's an important thing to bring up. So, whoa, you guys are very close. So 140 characters is that magic Twitter number. Trying to zoom you out. Recently it just changed. So no longer included in your Twitter character count is photos and attachments. So if you add a photo or an attachment, instead of it eating up like 23 characters or some odd undetermined amount of characters, it's all included. You still have 140 characters. Same with retweeting them. You got 100 followed on Twitter. That's excellent. Let me show you how to get some more people to follow. My favorite way to, and we got about 5 minutes, so I am going to wrap it up. So we have covered having a profile picture and a cover photo. We're going to go back to our account that we made today. And just a thing that you may want. So we are over in our profile. Tell us, yay, I want followers. Go over to security and privacy. You just need to know that this is possible. Tweet location, tweet privacy. That's what we're looking. If selected, only those you approve will receive your tweets. Your future tweets will not be publicly available. Tweets posted previously may still be publicly visible in some places. You finally got to block someone. I know, it's not like the most fascinating thing to troll, right? Because it's like, oh, they're learning about Twitter. They might be able to find me. Oh, right, because that's what happens. So you can turn off your tweets. You can protect it. Don't let this fool you and think that you are, you know, you can just tweet whatever you want and you can start like saying mean stuff and being rotten. It doesn't work like that, but it does give you a little bit more privacy if you find that people are discovering you that you don't want them to. So always look, hey Perry dudes, what's up? Always check out your security settings. Another one that's brand new is direct messages. Recently added send, receive, read receipts. So if you're an experienced Twitter user and you don't want that to be on there, you don't want people to know when you've read their direct messages, you can turn it off. You can also receive direct messages from anybody. I am going to turn on our DMs here. No, I'm not going to turn on DMs yet because I don't want to, I'm not doing the password yet. Okay, there we go. So that's your security ones. How to find people to follow. And we're going to go back into our main profile and look at the people that we are following. I'm going to pull up Perigirls TV. And I know, like, trust, admire, respect and love Perigirls TV, so I'm going to look at who they are following. Who are you following, Perigirls TV? And I'm going to say, all right, let's give Lily and Girl Love. If you see yourself on here, I know Shanetta, I know Dave. Are we following? Anybody you want. Let's follow these. Perigirls TV follows these people, so I am following these people. Where are you? Is that Rochelle? Be so happy. So all of these people, you can find people to follow and find. And you know what? Realty Goddess. This is my favorite way to find people to follow on Periscope. Find the people you like, the people that influence you, and see who is influencing them and go follow those people. Does that make sense to you? Realty Goddess. Now, let's go over and look at, I should have warned you guys, get your Twitter headers awesome, because I'm looking at your accounts. Realty Goddess, pulling you up. Ooh, beautiful, Laura. That is a gorgeous cover photo. And thank you so much for tweeting this. I'm just going to go ahead and say, wow, I love that. I am going to retweet it and say, thanks for sharing. Thanks, Laura. I really appreciate that. Okay, so cool thing. We're just look over in settings. Lots of stuff is cool, but this is only a 30-minute show, so I started 2 minutes late, so I'm gonna go for 2 more minutes. Options in here. You can mute somebody, you can block them, or you can report them. I'm going to make sure I'm following Laura. Mute means I'm okay with following her, but I don't want to see her tweets. That's what mute means. Block means this person is not allowed to see my tweets anymore. I'm shutting them off. If somebody is contemplating suicide, contemplating harming somebody else, participating in, I'm not gonna report you, Laura. But here's the options for reporting things. You can post scams, things that are hacked, if they're being abusive and harmful. If you see somebody that is way underage, let them know. Report them, but we're not going to report Laura. Yeah, we can do a part 2. I think that Twitter part 2 makes sense. We're going to go over and look at lists real quick. Member of lists. Oh, Laura, you've got a Perigirls list. How fantastic is that? So, you guys following along, I went over, click to lists. And this is kind of a power user tip. It's a fun thing to end on. These are Perigirls that Laura has put into a list. I see a lot of familiar icons. That's amazing. And so, wow, I love this list. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to subscribe to it. What? You have like 40 lists. I should have pulled yours up. I know. Now, if I go back, if you're using TweetDeck, this is all very useful. But if I pull up my lists, now I am also a member of these, and I can see them as well. And I can just go through and say, I think this stuff is, oh, thank you. Thank you at the Perigirls. I appreciate that. And you can go down and you can just love on everybody, nice and easy. You don't want to use Twitter, but you want to. Yes, tweetdeck.twitter.com. Also, twubs.com. Both really awesome tools for Twitter chats. So, I'm going to guys around, and I think that's kind of it for tonight, because this has been an excellent talk. I hope you guys learned something. This is an excellent talk, but it's my talk, so I hope it was great. We will do a part 2 because there is a ton of stuff to cover with Twitter, and really this is the basics. You are so welcome. Get in there, engage, consume, go to the timeline and consume that information, like stuff, reply to stuff, get involved in the conversation. That's important. Get in there and start. Now, if you don't have anything to tweet yourself, that doesn't mean that you can't play on Twitter. Get in there, find subjects you like, search hashtags you like, and find interesting people. You guys are very, very welcome. Yes, hashtag Perigirls Chat is tomorrow morning on Twitter, so make sure you've got twubs.com and you are searching Perigirls Chat so that you can play. You guys are all very, very welcome. Thank you for joining me. I am going to flip you around and leave you on the graphic for Tech Talk, but thank you guys for joining me. I just say thank you. Thank you. It's at 9 Pacific Standard Time for Perigirls Tech Talk. Wait, 9 Pacific, noon Eastern. That's exactly right. Get involved in the conversation. That's right. Perigirls Twitter chat. We also have the Saturday Express, saturday.perigirls.com if you want to get involved on the next train, and that'll be happening here on Periscope. So make sure you're following this account at Perigirls TV. Lovely co-host, thank you so much. Evie, I appreciate that. This will remain up. Yes, I'm going to leave the replay up so you can watch this on the web, on Twitter, and we will also record it. Perigirls chat tomorrow on Twitter, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you haven't already done so, get your Twitter account, get in there, upload a profile picture, and get ready to rock. You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.